Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It's your host from the coast, Abdameance, coming back at y'all with another RAGS Riches video. We got a lot in store in this episode, so y'all make sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy. To start off episode 2, we go ahead and take on the Venus Junction so we can unlock Venus. Fuck this cutscene. So the mission of the junction is to fight a Rhino Spectre, and I tell you guys right now, it did not go good. I'm gonna just go ahead and start the death counter because it's not looking good. We managed not to take another death, but that's soon gonna change. So now having Venus unlocked, I wanted to run as much missions as possible so I could clear through the maps and unlock more planets. But the problem is, my Warframe is still low, so I wanted to go level up first so we could clear through the missions faster. So the plan was to ask someone to take me to higher missions so I could level up faster. But as you can see, it said I don't qualify to chat in any of the chat rooms. So I found this mission on Earth and it actually gave pretty good XP. We ran this mission 2 times, the first time 20 waves and the second time 15 waves. We ranked up from level 8 all the way up to level 16. For a mission on Earth, that's pretty good. After getting back on the ship, we was ready for our second mastery rank up test.
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets. Ready yourself. Again.
We knocked that test out pretty quick. Now it's time to go start unlocking nodes. Before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to apologize. Something happened to these clips where the audio was muted, but we're still going to get into it. So I got back on the next morning and finally the chat box is working. So I hit up the recruiting chat and asked someone to take me to Hydron on Sedna, which is a great place to farm XP. It took a while, but someone was finally willing to take me. Big shout out to Letho Dark. Super cool guy. He actually came to check out the YouTube channel as well, so I appreciate that, Letho. Moving on, I had enough time to run this mission one time to wave 10, and that got us all the way from level 20 to level 24 in one mission. So if you are a beginner or you're just starting over, I suggest you find a taxi to Hydron on Sedna. It's one of the best ways to get XP in the game right now. As y'all can see, we leveled up a good amount, so it's time to do some upgrading. We're going to start off with our main source of damage, the Exalted Blade. And since we don't have much mods yet, we're just going to go ahead and throw on anything that adds damage right now. Here's my melee weapon build. And with my primary weapon, I did the same thing. Just put on anything that does damage at this stage in the game. Also, you may have noticed that I'm not rocking the secondary right now. And the reason for that is XP is shared equally throughout your Warframe, weapons, and Sentinel. So if you take a weapon out, all your other stuff will be getting more XP and you'll be leveling up faster. So good tip for you guys. The gameplay you see in the background now is me completing nodes throughout Venus to make a path for the boss, JACKAL. This boss dropped some good loot. First we got the Stalta, second we got the Stropha, and last but not least, Rhino himself, baby. Unfortunately, the 2 weapons are mastery locked at mastery rank 10, but Rhino is not, so we're going to be utilizing him throughout this playthrough. So we're going to farm him for a little bit and see if we can come out with the Rhino set. One thing I want to say before we fight this boss, I really wish I had sound here because they revamped this boss and it is way different from what I remember, and it is amazing. Check it out. This battle literally had me on the edge of my chair. It was so epic. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, here's where the death counter rises. Now it's my turn. First boss this series down, but man, we gotta give it up to JACKAL. That was a crazy fight. So we did end up getting the Strafa and the Rhino chassis. Now we're gonna farm JACKAL to get the rest of the Rhino parts. 2 runs later, we was able to pick up the Rhino Neuroptics, and finally, after 10 more runs, we got the Rhino system, so we are ready to build Rhino. So that'll pretty much wrap up episode 2. I'm gonna do some farming off camera so I can go ahead and build Rhino. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want longer step-by-step episodes or y'all like how I'm doing it now. If y'all enjoyed this episode and ready for more of the series, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop any suggestions in the comments. So yeah, I'll catch y'all next episode. Deuces.